Yo, Ashin Denshin, hot, man to man. It's your boy, Telepathy93, and this is my channel, Exercise Your Demons. Do you ever thank the Lord for the discernment that He's bestowed upon you? Why do I ask this? Because this morning I woke up, or this afternoon, should I say, kind of rested quite a bit. I woke up early, but I was still laying down. And I made my little coffee and made a roll up. I went outside to smoke my roll up. And while I was smoking, like you thinking it, like you're just standing, you're smoking in it. So I'm thinking, and I started thinking about how times when I had felt afflicted, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty intrusive. Like I'll call them like intrusive thoughts that you start thinking about things that don't make you unhappy. Don't make you happy, should I say, not unhappy. Things that make you unhappy. Or how people have made you feel. Or maybe how people have gone against you. And then I thought, no, I'm rebuking these thoughts. Like it's too early, like to get into that mode of adversary and enemy. Like it's Sabbath. I was doing my Sabbath today. I'm resting my mind, and then it just made me think, raw. I just thanked the Lord then for the discernment, because I knew that these thoughts weren't really, I wouldn't say they weren't natural thoughts, but I don't think they were coming from the right place, like. So that's my first thing, right? Do you ever thank the Lord for your discernment? Thank the Lord for your discernment when you have discernment. Not saying you can't think about what people have done for you, done to you, done for you, whatever you've done, but just know where it's coming from. If it ain't coming from the right place, if it's only gonna make you act a certain way towards people, then you might as well push it aside and think about something different. On another note, you know me, I do my random Bible readings. I do have something to read, but I did open up something else which I won't read if you want to read it. It was from Revelations. Let me just find it quickly. Revelations 14:6 to 13. Yeah, so I ain't gonna read that, but if you want to read it, it's up to you. What I will read is from Matthew 10:5, but from the middle of 5, it's just the words of Jesus kind of thing. And it goes, "Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. Provide neither gold nor silver, nor brass in your purses, nor script for your journey, neither two coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. And into whatsoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. And when ye come into an house, salute it. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men. Ye shall be hated of all for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. But when they persecute you in this city, flee into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more them of his household? Fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the air, preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not two sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes, they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, And he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. Okay, that is my Bible segment. So that's from Matthew 5 to, no, Matthew 10, verse 5 to verse 42. The end of verse 42. Basically to the end of the chapter. Everything's like a mind game these days. It's all like a war of the mind. So you really need discernment to know when people are trying to be agitators and agitate you, or dissemblers and break things down what you're trying to build. Haters, whatever it is, you need the Lord and common sense to discern these things. You know what I'm saying? Is gotta be able to discern the spirits of the people you're dealing with. If you get a funny vibe off of people, take note of that. Like, sometimes you brush it off and you're like, oh, maybe it's me, but maybe it's not. But anyway, it's my channel, Exercise Your Demons. Peace, love, blessings.